Welcome to this tutorial by Living Technologies on how to make completely raw GcMAF for a fraction of the cost with all the products being absolutely raw. I'm going to teach you how to make an amazing GcMAF that's also known as its trade name Bravo. So I want to talk about these products, and I'm going to try and these products that you see on this table or kitchen sink table versus the products that you will find on the internet that Dr. Rubiero is who rediscovered the GcMAF. And he calls it Bravo. And his product, I can show you the empty envelopes, which I'll go get. So his product is manufactured in Switzerland. This is what they call the Bravo Europe. And it's the probiotics. And they send you 3 bags. If you get the 13 pack, which is what I got. So here's the 13 pack. And this one is the probiotic complex, which has 13 strains of probiotics. It has it right on there. With this, we have 36 strains of probiotics. Okay? So there's that. Then there's the whole dried bovine colostrum. And they send you 13 little silver packets that you have here. So you get 13 of the probiotic strain, which is probably, I'd say less than an ounce. It's probably like half an ounce in the packets itself. Then they send you 13 of the colostrum, which is less than an ounce. And then they send you the starter, actually, which is a blend of freeze-dried Lactobacillus bulgarius, Streptococcus, Thermophilus, Bifidobacterium infants. So you're having 13 strains here, right, that we talked about, and you have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 and 13 is what, 26 strains, okay, of probiotics. That's all they are, is probiotics. And then you have the colostrum. What I paid for this, okay, for these 3 13 pack items that came in a bag like this. So these guys came in this bag in here, or a bag like it, and I paid $400 for it retail. We're offering exactly the same components they offer here. The Garden of Life 14 billion raw probiotics, 32 strains. They don't offer this, by the way. The D3 plus K2, which is kind of hard to find on the internet. And the kefir grains, they don't offer that either to make your kefir, because they're making you into a yogurt. So they make you cook the yogurt first and then put these ingredients after, which you actually are putting it into a substance that is cooked at 180 degrees for over an hour and maybe even longer. So you are killing actually the natural enzymes that are in the milk that help you digest it. Whereas with our process, you don't kill anything because everything is raw. So with our process and our products, you get 1 ounce of kefir grains. You get the vitamin D3 plus K, it's actually, this is 1 ounce. You get the 400 billion raw probiotics, 5-day max, which has 32 strains of probiotics. And you get the raw colostrum. You get far more than you get in this container, and these little bags are all filled up. So you get half a pound, 8 ounces of raw, organic, grass-fed probiotic, because it's only freeze-dried to 115 degrees, the colostrum, in order to dry it out and make it into a powder. You get all these combined together, which will make you, this will make indefinitely, as long as you feed your kefir grains in milk, and you take them out of your kefir when you make them. This will make it for the rest of its life. I mean, it actually is a 7,000-year-old strain. And it'll survive you, actually. These actual kefir grains. So this will last you forever, as long as you don't heat it up, you don't cook it, you don't put it in your blender, you don't destroy them, basically. Keep them cool. If you're going to wash the kefir grains, you want to wash them in cold. We have spring water here, so I can take it right from the tap. If you don't, you want to use filtered water, no chlorine, no fluoride. It will kill the kefir grains, so you don't want to do that. So you want to use filtered water if you have a filter on your sink. If you don't, you're going to have to use bottled water, and that could get kind of expensive if you're going to wash out your grains, so that you can put them in and make some kefir juice, okay, kefirized juice. So that is why I wash them. Anyhow, then you have the colostrum, you have the probiotics, and you have enough here of these two parts, the colostrum and the 32 strains of raw probiotics, to make enough for about 4 to 6 months. This will probably last you, because you have to do 3 drops in the morning, 3 drops at night. If you have a very serious illness that's very progressed, they're recommending, not me, Dr. Ruggiero and other people are recommending 5 drops twice a day of the vitamin D plus K2, okay? So 3,000 units up to 5,000 units if you are actually wanting to really get better, because this, with these two, actually when the kefir is done, I'll show you the kefir. This is not done yet. It's actually in the process of being done. RAW Kefir. This activates the macrophagy inside the GcMA once it's done. So these 4 components for a 4 to 6 month supply is going to cost you $138, I believe, on our website. These 3 components with their little, you know, like bags that they put them in. They actually put them in little plastic jars that I don't have anymore because I used it. They put it in these like silver foil packets that are less than an ounce each, okay? And they put them all in these bags, and then they send them to you, and you take the 3 components and you put them into your cooked yogurt, because that's their instructions. My belief is that raw is better because it has all the enzymes in it that you can digest your raw milk with. It has the probiotics that can grow like crazy because the milk hasn't been cooked. And what I prefer to do in my little variation on this recipe is actually doing the kefir milk, which I'll show you. This is our kefir milk that I got from last week, and I'm not going to use it right now because I'm not going to add this to it because I already did, okay? So this kefir milk, actually, once it's kefirized, you add, and you'll see later on, I'm going to do this after our other kefir milk, this one that is cooking in the sun right now, gets done. And you'll see the difference from it being very liquid, like milk, and you can see that I leave enough breathing space for it to grow, okay, because it is going to mushroom up and grow all the way to the top. So there's probably about that much space of air, so it could kefirize. So once it's kefirized, we'll continue with this video, and I'll continue with teaching you how to make it and make your own Bravo. I don't call it Bravo because I don't have the rights to that name, but I call it GcMAF, and I call it the Super Immune Activator because that's exactly what it is. The MacROPHAGE-ACTIVATOR is what it is on our website, and you can find it on living-technologies.info, and you can find the Super Immune Activator there, as opposed to paying anywhere between $400 and $500 for a 13-pack that really only lasts you 3 months. So there it is. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll be back.